So just out in the yard, we got the storm coming in. It's about 63 right now, so I figured I'd come and check some of these boxes. It's 63 degrees outside, so able to get a good comparison, I think. I don't know if I can get this camera turned around. May not get anybody watching, I don't know. Whatever. And for some reason, I wish this would come up better on the camera as far as what colors I'm seeing on some of these nukes. And so it's 63 degrees outside. Hey, Don. So I'm just using my little Harbor Freight. They've got some bees out on the landing board of that one. That's why it's so white hot right there. But they're definitely keeping the box a little bit warmer. And trying to spot, well, I can see it. But for some reason my camera on my phone. Hey, Charlie. Yeah, I got this from Harbor Freight. It's a Ames thermal camera. It's not, I know there's a ton of bees in here. Why isn't it showing red? There we go. A little bit red in there. And this Ames thermal camera, I would probably, to be honest with you, if I was going to buy another one, I would just go ahead and buy the FLIR that goes on your phone. Because it seems like it does a better job, and it's not really that much more expensive. Hold on. Crap. If I were taking pictures or something, this is an Ames brand. For taking, and my batteries are probably getting ready to die on there. Just to kind of, I'm trying to see what temperature it best shows on the colony, but this is, and you can't see it really, but it's really got red all the way up and down on the box there. And I mean, problem is that you don't get a good view through the phone on the FLIR, but I mean, that colony slam. This one, there you go, that's a little bit better. And it shows up more pink and blue when it's really looking black and red on my screen. This one is probably gonna die, this colony, but I mean, there are some bees in there. It's just not real, that one's not real strong. But yeah, I don't know why this camera is doing crazy with the phone. It looks much different on the and it could be the backlight, I don't know. Maybe I'll get it from the other side here. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. So it definitely shows the bees in there. And it looks, again, I don't know if it's the shade or the angle that I'm, well, there is a frame leaning up against the box, so I guess that that might have something to do with the, I thought I got all those frames out of here on the way it looks, but on my camera it definitely looks red. But yeah, it probably would, if I was doing this again, I'd probably get the actual FLIR model. But you know, it works pretty good. It ain't bad. See if I can fool with the settings a little bit. See if that'll change it up a little bit. There you go. That looks good. What's going on with that? So there's bees. It's like 63 degrees out here right now. But that colony is thriving right there on the end. I mean, looks pretty good if you ask me, that one. I'm just trying to get a gauge, you know. Obviously you can see the real hot spot, that's the entrance. Let's see if I can get a... So it's not a bad little tool. Not a bad tool. It's just, it's really got to be a difference in the temperature outside to really see a difference. And I think the FLIR is more accurate. This colony here on the end, it's kind of a beast. And I'm going to have to do something with it tomorrow. Oh, that's weird. Why did it do that? There we go. I don't know what just happened there. It just whites, like, gets white. So that little colony right here, I know it's got a lot of bees in it, but it ain't white hot, I know. So again, that's what I'm saying about this thing. It's kind of not always the most accurate or clear image like you would get. I mean, obviously when I move it next, you can see the other colony's got stuff in it, and then there's the big one, and then there's the heating unit. That's what's white hot. That heating unit over there. The AC unit. But I mean, some of these colonies are looking really good, guys. So I've just been playing with this tool to see, you know, kind of what we got going on. Let's see, there it is. This is the front of these this colony. Man, I wish you guys could see that better. That's but they got bees. Yeah, it's not a bad buy, guys, for a Harbor Freight tool. The only problem with it is that for just I mean, if you got an iPhone, I think it's like $20 difference for the FLIR 1 as compared to this one. So it is, you know, for me, if I had to do it again, looking back, I don't have an iPhone. I've got an Android, but the Android one I think is a little bit more expensive than this one. This one was, I think, $200 or something. So, I mean, if you're gonna, you know, spend a little bit more money and get a higher quality, you know, the Harbor Freight one was like $200, I think, when I got it, and it might be different now. But just to give you guys a quick update on what, like, you know, you see all these boxes that were right here are gone, right? I got to pick up a couple buckets, my wax melter. I got all the buckets, or all of the boxes that were right there up, and the ones that were sitting out front here are up. I'm going to take that lid tomorrow and put it on my feeder back there and move the whole feeder in the building for the storm. Probably won't be able to see it good. No, you won't be able to see it at all. But this right, you know, this is my wall of boxes here. So I've got deeps here on the side. I took the pallet. You know what? This motion sensor light might work. There we go. All right, so there's my mediums, and then I've got the this pallet that I put all these nuke boxes on and lids and everything. So they're kind of like, see, we're starting to get some wind from the outer bands of the storm. And then I got the deeps right here and lid. All right, sorry guys, and there goes the light. So yeah, I've gotten a lot of this tightened up. I took the nukes, it'll go out now. I took the, not all the nukes, right? So I still got some nukes back there, but the pile of nukes that were right here, I got them up. Some of this stuff is just gonna stay right here. I mean, tomorrow I gotta focus on strapping these things down, getting my pigs taken care of, move the riding mower closer to the building to hopefully do a windbreak. And you know, hopefully we duck a lot of this hurricane that's supposed to be coming through. But it's been my experience that once the hurricane comes through land, it's gonna slow down, but then it's going back into the ocean, and that could be when it speeds back up. And hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it's just a little windy and some rain and everything's fine, but we just don't know, right? So we just got to do our best at being prepared for it. So I'm a little bit you know, a little bit concerned right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, a little bit concerned. Feel like we worked pretty hard to build up this year and get things going. I would hate for Mother Nature to wash me out, you know, and take me out. But you know, just trying to get things up and running and visible. It's going to 32 up there where you're at. It's so, you know, right now, pretty excited with the growth and everything that we've gotten this year. But you know, winter is coming. We got the storm coming. You know, I got a breeze going right now. It's 63 degrees right this second. So we got a lot of stuff getting ready to happen around here, and just trying to be as prepared as I can. You know, we don't know exactly what's going to happen, but we just got to be as prepared as we can for it. And you know, hopefully we duck the bullet, dodge the bullet, whatever you want to say, and get things back going in the right direction. 50 is the low there tonight. Oh wow. It's right now it's in the 60s, but it'll probably continue to drop, you know, later on tonight. I don't know where it's going to get. It was in the, I think, mid 70s today. It was a pretty nice day. For me, if it was in the mid 70s all year long, I would be happy with it. But you know, I'm just right now concerned, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. So, you know, we're just gonna do our best, and hopefully I'm not rebuying a bunch of bees next year, because that would suck bad, you know, really bad. And you know, I even took out the my uncapping tank, made sure I cleaned it all, oh, the light, cleaned it all out and got it ready to go. And you know, as far as the Apis Biologics pre-orders, the Canadian website says it's supposed to be here tomorrow, but I haven't gotten anything from the US post office saying that it's coming. And then with the weather, you know, we'll see what happens. But as soon as it comes in, we'll be getting those packages out for sure, and getting them. Yep, exactly. That would be perfect, Don. That'd be perfect weather. Perfect. You know, I'm happiest when I can just put on a hoodie, right? If I can wear a hoodie every day of the year, I would probably wear it. But, you know, I'm more worried right now about all these animals So the pigs, they tore their little pig shack down over the last, since I put the new pig in there, they've kind of torn it apart. I've got chickens that like to roost on top of the chicken run. So hopefully they'll find their way to the inside of the coop. And, so I've got a bunch to do tomorrow for sure. And, just being myself, it's a lot of work for one guy, which, I need to make more members only videos. You're right, I probably do. I think I'll start doing that. And make some more right now I think it's saying if the projection right now is like 55 miles an hour that they're projecting, because it's supposed to like drop down right from the hurricane once it is fully on land. And I haven't looked at it because I watched the stream team, but at one point today it was at 155 mile an hour winds over Florida. And I'm not real concerned with the Florida thing, but Hurricane Hugo, when it came, it crossed land. It was supposed to come into South Carolina, and then it went out to sea and did a circle and came straight back in the shore. So, I'm a little bit inland. People like the Bugman and Larimore and people like that are like right on the coast, closer to the coast than I am. They're going to probably maybe get hit harder, but the cone right now is looking like it's going to come right over the center part of the state, which means the eye, if there is still a defined eye. 29061 is mine. Okay, it dropped to 135 before it hit land. But I mean, you can already see, well, you might be able to hear it, but we do have winds, a breeze blowing the trees a little bit now. So hopefully, it disorganizes as it crosses Florida, and through tomorrow, maybe it'll weaken, and we'll just have to do what we have to do. So if it's a matter of picking up pieces, if I get done early tomorrow, I'll probably go over to Mr. Sam's and try to help him get his stuff strapped down. And I just got a lot to do as far as that. And I'm scared about it, guys, to be honest with you. I really am kind of scared about it. Because we got, I got a lot of money invested in this beekeeping. A lot of money, more than I care to really admit to, probably. And what can you do, right? I mean, it's our chosen path, I guess, or the path that was chosen for us. And we're just gonna try to do everything we can. And if it's not enough and the Lord thinks something else needs to happen, then that's what's going to happen. I'm not strapped down yet. Tomorrow, I'm hoping to get everything strapped down. I had so much to clean up, which, again, is my fault. I could have kept it clean all year long, right? If I would have just done it as I went, then I wouldn't have been going and picking boxes up from everything and loading. Essentially, I picked up 2 pickup truck loads of boxes and stuff off my yard and put them on a pallet. Hopefully I'll strap down tomorrow and go with it from there, and say our prayers and hope everything works out. But I think everything happens for a reason, and hopefully there'll be a higher authority than any of us that's looking out for it. My thing is because of where my hives are, I've got the house on one side and stuff. My thing is these trees. I've got so many trees that I mean, it doesn't even have to be really that windy, and I start getting trees breaking off and dropping in the yard, right? I don't want them to hit like the chicken coop or the beehives or the house or, you know, all kinds of stuff like that. So, you know, we're just, I mean, I still, from the other night, it was windy out here, and I've got a big piece of tree right here that somehow just decided it was going to be in my yard. So it's, and it wasn't even windy like that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, guys. Anyway, hopefully everybody remembers tomorrow's the Hillbilly Hives Live. And, you know, definitely go check that out tomorrow. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure what channel it's on tomorrow. I'm not sure if it's Johnny's or Hillbilly Earl's or Houston's. I'm not sure. But that doesn't surprise me because I didn't remember which one ours was on this week. But anyway, make sure you guys check that out tomorrow night. And I'm going to try to be getting this tied up. Hey, I want to show you one more thing, though, before I hop off of here. So, you know, it is starting to get cooler, but look at this. I've got this plant, this bush right here. It got buds. And I don't know what's on that. That's kind of weird. It's like slimy. Look at that. I don't know what's on it, but it's not wet. It's just like literally slimy. And it looks like it's going to bloom again. But, I mean, this stuff that's on here, it feels like sap almost. It's waxy, sappy looking. So maybe some of you guys that are into plants more than me will know what that is. I know that's sand on there, but the waxy looking shiny, that's not water. So that's like, I mean, that's like a sappy type of thing. So it's kind of crazy. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go for tonight. I got my work cut out. So at any rate, guys, y'all have a good evening. Thanks for watching, as usual. I appreciate every one of you. I need to put out more subscriber content. You're right, James. I need to do that. And, you know, that way you have a little bit more benefit for subscribing to the channel. And I'm sorry about being lax on that, but I'll try to get more out for you. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow. Good night.